What is up, YouTube? Today we are looking at retro Jordan 4s in the shimmer and silver colorway. Let's get into it. What's cracking, people? It is your boy, it's your dog, it's your brother from another mother, aka the lifestyle surgeon, aka Dr. Vassell, aka Wayne. And today, first of all, actually get a little rant out of the way. I kind of mentioned this before in a previous video. Why do sneaker companies dictate to us whether it's a male or female shoe? Really annoying. This colorway is clean and it's frustrating. So frustrating that I can't wear these sneakers for myself. Rant over. Today, as you know, we are looking at the retro Jordan 4s in the shimmer and silver colorway. Let's go. So as you know, I like to start at the box, and this box is clean. It's a nice white kind of glossed finished box, very bright, with the Jumpman and the 23 in a gold that just pops. As you notice, we've got the Jumpman on the lid, we got the Jumpman there, and on the side of the tag we have the famous 23 that we know from Jordans and the tag. And unfortunately, this size tag, rant, is a size 4, not a size 11, my size. And as you can see, the tag reads Women's Air Jordan 4 Retro in shimmer and metallic silver. And the bottom just has the usual things we know, all of Nike's logos, and basically telling you do not touch them, otherwise you could find yourself in court. When we open the box, we can see that we have this lovely, again, white paper with the 23 Jordan number in gold all over it. And when we expose the paper, we get more paper, but then we unravel the Jordan 4s. Get them out. As you guys can see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of these sneakers. Now, first impressions on these sneakers is that they are clean. They are really, really nice, I've got to say. The colors are very pastel in nature. They are very subdued and mellow, and then you have real bright accents, the accents of the midsole, which is a bright white, a chalk white that really pops. And then you have, they call this colorway the shimmer and metallic silver. And I have to be honest with you, the metallic silver is one piece of detail, which I'm going to come to later. But otherwise, it's, I guess, shimmer. Now, the colors are beautiful in the sense that they kind of go through pastel tones, have some bright accents and a few details that really pop. And like on the backdrop of the fact that this is a Jordan 4, the aesthetics are just clean. Let's get into the review proper. Starting anteriorly at this sneaker, you notice we have kind of a gum colored outsole with this star-like detail on the front of the outsole, which gives the trainer that grip and also gives the trainer some texture. We then come into the bright white midsole that kind of pops. It kind of gives a good separation. And then we come into the mild pastel tones of this robust feeling leather upper that feels premium, feels clean, feels like just nice. I feel like this will hold its shape well. Crease test is good. I feel like it's really robust, really firm, premium feeling leather. So we have these peach colors at the toe tip, which continues on in the toe box. And as we progress up, we know the detail from Jordan 4s. We know this mesh detail was in that bright white that pops against the pastel peach of the upper. Continuing superiorly up the sneaker, we have these white laces that again just pop on the mild pastel tones of the upper. The tongue behind it has the mesh in the bright white that we see down here. And then we come to the superior part of the tongue, which has, I guess, the metallic silver part. As you notice, the Jumpman just pops beautifully. And because it's that metallic silver, it captures the light, it reflects. And while the tongue again continues that nice, quite smooth, firm feeling premium upper, is pastel in color, so it kind of sits back and lets the Jumpman pop out at you. Lovely detail. The shimmer of the silver Jumpman really gives a little flicker of like ping, a little flicker of bling to this sneaker. That's really, really nice. It's mild, but it's there. As we continue up the tongue, we come to the posterior aspect, which has the Jordan, Air Jordan there, which you should see the right way up because it's upside down looking this way. The ankle inlet, which is bright white like that of the midsole and has lots and lots of cushioning, should be beautifully comfortable. And then we come to the interior of the sneaker and you notice the insole is peach with the white Jumpman again popping against it. One thing that I do love about this sneaker is they've thrown in an extra pair of laces. Like I've mentioned before, an extra pair of laces just changes the whole framework of the sneaker. So throwing in different colors gives it just a different character, just makes it feel like you're wearing a new set of sneakers. And I feel like perhaps this color is very pastel-y and would just, again, pop quite beautifully against the pastel tones of the sneaker. So now we come to the lateral aspect of the sneaker, and it is very similar to the medial aspect. Laterally, we start from inferiorly, we have the gum outsole like I mentioned, which then goes straight into quite abruptly the bright white midsole that just pops. It gives this sneaker the character, the definition, the look at me factor. And then we have the air detail that we know, the window through into the technology. Coming up, we have this plastic piece, which is a very deep peach. And the sneaker kind of has almost like a fading out of the peach colors. It starts very deep here at this detail, which feels soft and spongy, but yet firm and robust, giving the sneaker some moldability, keeping it secure around your feet, and also, I believe, giving you that comfort, gives the sneaker like structure. We have a milder peach that then blends beautifully into an even milder peach just up here. So you almost have, like I said, an effect of going from deep, rich colors, bright, deep, rich colors, and just blending ever so slightly as we go up the sneaker. We have the triangle detail with the shoelace inlets that we know from the Jordan 4s, and it's in a almost semi-transparent color that sits very nicely against the sneaker. The colors of this sneaker are what really put it out there, and you don't want to deter too much by throwing in lots of colors into this. So the fact that it's almost doesn't have a color, it's almost, you know, like I say, transparent, kind of really adds to the detail of this sneaker. You have the bright white mesh detail, which pops, gives the trainer depth, gives it character. Beautiful, beautiful details into the sneaker. The colors really, really sell it. Now, if we go all across to the medial aspect, it's very, very similar. As we know from Jordan 4s, the detail difference is just really in the midsole, where this midsole broaches onto the upper of the sneaker, giving some separation of this deep peach detail that kind of bridges the midsole from the upper. Whereas on this side, it's just continuous, as we know. Going posteriorly, this is probably one of the best details of this sneaker. This part of the sneaker encompasses like all of the colors of the sneaker, and it does it so beautifully. You go from this gum to the bright white and then to this deep, rich peach into more milder pastel tones as you progress up. And then you have this centerpiece of peach that just again is a different tone, and it sits beautifully. Now, all the colors at the back of this sneaker, apart from the bright white midsole, are quite, you know, mild, or quite chilled, or quite, you know, on their own wouldn't even really draw your attention. But together, they're like a Power Ranger. You remember the Power Rangers? They were pretty decent fighters on their own, but when they got together to make that mega ultra bot, they were just unstoppable. And that's what this sneaker does. The details in the back, when they come together, they just make it flawless. Beautiful colors that just come together beautifully to make the sneaker pop and just gives it that factor. I wish, as you're probably getting from me, that this was my size. Such a nice, clean sneaker. Then we go to the outsole. The outsole, as I mentioned, is gum separated with the white that we see here with the Jumpman in that peach color. What is my verdict on these sneakers? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Are these a cop? Are these a drop? My interpretation is these are clean. These are so clean. They are a beautiful blend of very pastel colors with some accents that just are sharp to the point. And when they come together, they turn a sneaker that if you just heard the colors on their own, you would think, sounds okay. But when they come together, they just blend beautifully and create a standout sneaker. This, especially for the ladies out there, as far as I'm concerned, is a must cop. They're just so nice. Now, like I said, unfortunately, they are not my size. So my son is going to be wearing these and I'm going to watch painfully on, hoping that he loves and cares these. Otherwise, I'm going to wring his neck. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to wring his neck, but I'm going to give him some good lectures and watch him with hawk eyes. But yes, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What you're going to see now, what these sneakers look like on feet. If you've enjoyed this video, do your boy a solid. Drop me a like. Your likes help me grow this channel. They support me to keep bringing you these exclusive releases so that you can decide, are these for you or not? In addition, there's so much more content I've got coming for you guys. I've got so much to get through. Let me just show you. I've got this here to get through. In addition, I've got these bad boys to get through. And I've also got some exciting pre-releases to get through. Some sneakers that haven't been released yet. Waiting patiently for the postman to drop them off so I can bring them to you. So look out for that. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. People, what you're going to see next are what these look like on feet. Life surge out. Love.